I'm excited for a little weekend project. It's a 48 Joe Louis, and Joe Louis is just so important, especially being a Metro Detroiter, man. This guy left his mark on the city and just left his mark on sports forever. So I'm excited to work on this. I have stains and wrinkles and dents and all this good stuff, and I'm just going to slowly start putting card spray on cotton and start to just gently wipe the surface and hopefully remove some of these old age spots, and just take my time with it, and I'll keep you posted. So let's go on the 1948 Joe Louis journey. Here we go. This card was really hit up. I got it on eBay, and I got it because it looked like a good project. And as you can still see, I have some creases in it for sure, but I was able to get it a lot cleaner and reduce a lot of the creases in it. Some stuff's just permanent, but I just want to walk you through the steps that I did to at least get it to that. All right, so let me show you in the light. So you can still see that obviously it's missing a little bit of paint on some of those cracks, but a lot better in shape physically. So what I started with was just using a little bit of card spray and cotton. So I would get the cotton a little bit wet and dab on the creases and on the front, and just dab on the whole area to try to get the some of the staining off. Did the same thing on the back. All right, so as soon as I was done with that, I got a plate, put a oversized penny sleeve down, put another oversized penny sleeve down, and then just put it between the plates while it has the sandwich between the penny sleeves. And from there, I would even I'd take off the plate and just rub my finger over the creases or the corners, just gently, nothing, no pressure involved here, just getting it the way you want. And then putting the plate on, just use your fingers to touch it to make sure it's touching the card in the spots you want, help them keep the ridges down, the corners down. And then you can just, if you can just let it sit on your desk, you can. Or what I did was I got a couple of my clamps and went right at the far edge. I don't want to smash a card down, I just want to hold it in place. So put those around there, okay? So then I let it sit for, let's just say probably 3-4 hours, and then I would take it out, and now the card still has moisture content in it. So what I did next, guys, just to help kind of bring it back, here's the key part. If you ever have to use moisture on a card, you can't just throw it back in the regular atmosphere. It's gonna curl up like a potato chip, all right? So I would use a little bit of my card mat material, and I'd put another little bit of card mat material on top of it, and then I would put just the plate on it, and I'd let it sit for a half hour. And I'd come back, and I'd open it up, and I would see a little bit of moisture there, a little bit of moisture underneath it, and I'd flip it over and flip that one over and do the same thing. So after doing that, there comes a point where you just gotta let it naturally come back to the full atmosphere and dry completely. So that after doing that and getting as much moisture out of it as I could, I would just put it between the two plates. As you guys can see, there's a gap because you don't want to smash a card down. You'll ruin it. So just want to keep it like that, and I just let it sit for a couple days, and I would check on it and just make sure that it looks good. And sometimes I just take a look just because I'm curious. But that's really the steps that I've taken. And this one, you guys, of course, it was a pretty, I'm going to show you, I'll put some before pictures and after pictures up. I'm not trying to say, hey, look at this, gem mint card, but just a few steps like that. And I could do the whole process again, which I probably will, but that's just after just one round of cleaning the surface up, kind of adding a little bit of moisture to the trouble areas, letting the card reset, go back to its natural shape and form, and it's fun. It's just a fun thing to do. So I hope that helps out, and appreciate you guys checking out everything that I put together. Talk to you real soon. I'm Kurt with Kurt's Card Care.